Okay, hi everyone, here is another photo critique. As you can see, I am pretty far behind. At the moment I've got 48 to do, and it's going back through several pages worth of Hotmail that I'm needing to get through them all. So here looks like one which I've missed. This is Seth. Let's see what Seth says. Okay, I'm an amateur photographer and I shoot with a Lumix FX35 for now, money problems. Okay, fair dues. I watched your photo critique and I liked them, so I decided to send a few of my photos and wait for your hard critique. Okay, you're gonna get it. Power plant or sun, JPEG. Okay, I like what you've done here. It's potentially a shot here with the totally blacked out power post and the sun over there. Yeah, the only thing is that would be better if it was a bakingly, totally all blue sky. You can see there's kind of bits of cloud down here and a bit of atmosphere. So I would say if this was more of a kind of a punchy pop art image where it's like totally saturated blue and totally saturated black, that'd be quite good. The sun is also just white. I'd like it to be a bit more kind of orangey colour, which I think would be what would happen if you enhance the blues a bit more. But it's not really telling me that much. I need something a bit more interesting in it. I'm trying to think where, if it was in a website, would I stop and look at that picture? Probably not, but I like how this has got composition, okay? This is doing something with that, but it needs something a bit more to grab my attention. But yeah, you're getting there, getting there. Oh. Next one. Okay, like this one, yeah, this is you've obviously used some flash straight onto the flower, which has given it great detail. However, I would rotate it.Maybe that's what it is. Or it's quite cool coming in at that angle, coming in from the side. Again, I would say try and maybe make it so it's a totally blue background, because that kind of looks like a grumpy face, like eye, nose, and then a smile there. So they're slightly distracting, but the actual details you're getting in the flower is beautiful from the flash. So it's good. So yeah, that's now well exposed kind of shot that you're doing there. I like that. But this one, I'd say you probably need a better flower or something. Flower on the sky. Yeah, it works. But again, would I stop and look at it? Possibly not. It needs something else to just make it a little bit more punchy, a bit more interesting. Oh, but this one looks like it might be a good one. Oh, very cute. Okay, this is fairly... Oh, whoops, it's come up twice. Fairly heavily edited shot here where you've really enhanced the blacks, but it's a very cute shot of your dog looking very cute. What's it called? Doggy. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I like that one. Possibly a little bit too much editing around the nose here. It'd be good if that stayed bright. But yeah, no, that looks really cute. It's almost like a painting or a picture, a painting rather than a picture. So yeah, that one's looking good. This is probably one which I would stop by. I think that'd be, you could almost, if you did a little bit more editing, you took out bits of the concrete or something that the dog is lying on and made it so it was almost you could have it as a good little icon, as a little your Facebook logo. It'd be quite cute, that shot. But yeah, that's quite a lot of editing there, but it looks cute. Yeah. Ooh, very well done. You're definitely using off-camera flash here. Macro watch shot. Polio? I don't know. But yeah, I like that. That's cool. You're seeing right into the back of the watch. It's an interesting idea. I like how the light's coming from there, and I like how it's kind of got shadows and stuff. What I would say is maybe enhancing the contrast a little and saturating it a little, because like there's these beautiful jewels in here and here and here and here, and then this, if that was more golden and stuff like that. But yeah, that looks really interesting. I also wonder if the different orientation of it just now, because I like how you've put it at the side, and it's and I like the lighting as well. But yeah, so that's definitely your strongest shot there. I'd probably like to see it with different rotations, just because what I'm looking at is upside down. So was it 17 joules? 17 joules, okay. Maybe if I could read that the right way around. But yeah, that's a very good one. Okay, next one. Okay, here is Water Tower in Poland. And yeah, it's you've kind of done a strange kind of look to this. So it's kind of like a old-fashioned film with serious amount of vignetting and blur and noise and everything to it. And again, yeah, that's okay. What I would say is I'm liking your stuff. I'm liking it. It needs a little bit more to really grab my attention, but for what you're saying you're using it with, what was it, a point and shoot or something? Then yeah, I would say very well done, Seth. These are good. Just keep working on them. The watch and the water tower are probably my most favourite out of them all. With the water tower, I'd say maybe just calm down a little bit on the editing that you may have done, adding to the picture. The vignetting is a little bit too much, I would say, but otherwise, yeah, looks really good. Okay, nice one. Well done, Seth. Okay, and to keep things nice and quick, I'm just going to go straight on to the next one. This one is from a Tom York. Hi Dom, hope you're well. I would be honoured if you would consider giving me feedback on my shots. Only been taking photos seriously for the past few months. Okay, few months. My background is a corporate AV technician, audio visual. I have given you a variety of shots that I do. Please be brutally honest. I'm used to it from my wife. Okay, cool. Ow. Okay, here's a nice one. Okay, so first one you've called is bench. Okay, I'll link your logo down at the bottom. It's not too distracting. Tom York Photography. You've even given yourself some 3D effect with your white and black on there. Old guy looking into the sunshine, and he's nice and sharp. Great bokeh in the background, really nice and blurry. Looks like a nice location. What we would say is that it's definitely missing something. This shot, I think, would be great if we had maybe some eye contact with the person there. Like, check out his gloves. Like, what is he? Is he like a biker or something? But maybe something where there's definitely his kind of, he's staring at the camera, or where we see what he is looking at. You know, maybe if there's something like a little kid there running around, skipping around with some balloons or something, that'd be quite cute. And it'd be like the old man looking at his granddaughter or something. But at the moment, all it really is a photo of a guy on a bench looking away. So there definitely needs something which is of interest. You know, he's the subject, but what is the object? What is the subject looking at? What is the purpose of it? So at the moment, it's just called bench. Doesn't really have that much going for it, apart from it's well exposed and it's got a nice bokeh. And it's used the good composition, but it definitely needs something to bring our attention to it. So we don't even really see him, you know, don't even see his face. Okay, next one. Okay, I like this one. This one's called Bike. Really high contrasty. I like what you've done with the grass here, how you've given it a strong filter where the grass is pretty much turned black, and it's a person with a bike. Okay, I like it. I like the idea here. The only thing is it just still hasn't quite worked out yet. Because at the moment that's a fold-up bike that's going on in the picture, and you're not really seeing it's a fold-up bike. It could just be a mangled bit of metal. You're not really seeing it. So maybe just a shot like 20 seconds later or 20 seconds earlier or something. I definitely like it. I like the composition. I like the curve. I like the contrast, the black and white that you've done. I like how he's totally in silhouette, effectively. And I would potentially like all the shadows as well. Maybe a kind of a longer, more up and down shot, or just a wider shot where we see all the shadows coming down would be really good. So yeah, you're almost there, just not quite with that one. Next one. Okay, here's a shot just called Liverpool, and that is a very nice shot. Looks almost HDR in its look. Let's see if you said anything here. And I think it looks good. You've got like this warm sunset coming in. You've obviously got a good bit of light fill as well coming in on the building. There's not harsh shadows coming on it or anything. What I think would enhance this one would be changing the aperture. Well, if it's possible, change the aperture and do a longer exposure. If you do a longer exposure, then the water here would become a lot more lovely and blurry. At the shot that you've done just now, it's been a very fast shot. What is it? It's 1/125th of a second. You're at ISO 100 and you're at 7.1. So I would say boost up to f16, and then you'd have what would that be, about a 25th of a second shot? And that's probably still pretty too quick. Again, maybe using a circular polarizer would be good. then that would take about another stop, maybe 2 stops, and you'd be able to really slow down that shutter speed and get a nice, really soft effect of the water here. I think that would look good. But yeah, it's looking good. There is a slight little kind of, it's not totally straight, so you're pointing up a little bit. I think that's what's happening. But yeah, otherwise it looks nice. Looks like that'd be a nice place to go to. Again, it'd be good if there's boats in there or something of interest happening in the water, or just doing a kind of a crop like that. That'd be a nice crop. Because at the moment you're just showing a lot of water here, which hasn't got anything interesting going on in here. So maybe if there was a boat, or if there's an event or some rowers or some kayakers or whatever goes on in there, that'd be good. Or Photoshop a giant whale, orca whale jumping out, that'd be brilliant. Okay, now this is a good one. Yeah, so here's the eye contact that I was going for, and now what I would say is this is one where I think the background is almost as important as the person himself, because this person clearly has a lot of character, like mental hat, wise old eyes, an amazing big nose, a proper bushy beard. Yet he's got his daffodil for, what's that? Is that some cancer support, I think? His peace thing, and what does that say? Liverpool. So he's a big fan of Liverpool. So this person is very much about the location that he's from as well. What you can see in the background is confectionery, drinks, crisps and sweets. So I don't know if that is of any relation to him, whether he's like the sweetie shop owner or something like that, or whether he's just a person that you just caught walking past. So I think a portrait of this man should definitely include the surroundings that are important to him, because clearly Liverpool is important to him. Clearly some sort of religion is important to him. So is peace, and so is the daffodil. Is that not a Welsh thing? Oh, I can't remember. But yeah, I like this shot as well. I like the kind of, you've slightly desaturated, I think. Let's see what you've said here. Local guy. Portrait of an old man that is always around our area. I struggle to get the background to be less distracting. Oh, whoops, okay. As it is really fast photo and I do not have a chance for another, as it is often the case with street. Really? You don't have a chance to do another? I would say definitely, if you're doing a portrait like this is a proper portrait, this is an in-action shot, this is a portrait of him, then I would say definitely go up to him and say, hey, look, I'm taking your photo, you look really cool, I'm going to send it to this photographer to critique. Would you mind standing over here and let me get another shot of you? Because I think you've got a really interesting face and you look like a person really about Liverpool. I would really appreciate if you'd help me. And if he's an old and crazy man, he'd be like, yeah, that's great. If he's a nice old man, then he'd be like, yeah, that's great. There's usually not anybody that goes, no, go away, unless they're busy and they're a businessman and they're trying to get somewhere. So yeah, I would say definitely just show him the shot that you've done, say, hey, where's your favourite place? Or follow him to his next bit, or definitely something more about his surroundings that makes him who he is. Okay, and last one. This is this is a band shot, you've done some serious backlighting and you've got the person here, and I would have to say this is a no. I cannot tell who this person is. He also looks short compared to his microphone. He looks kind of slightly special in his pose that he's doing. He's not really looking rock star or anything with his kind of arms down at his side. I just think this was the wrong time. Like, oh, you can almost see singer, I think, is written there. So this is where I think a bit of flash on your side would be good. Maybe if you had off-camera flash off to the right to light him here, that would be good as well. But I think this is a bit of the wrong timing. Potentially it's cool, it's a smoky location, the lights are good, black and white's absolutely fine. The focus is good, but just timing and everything else is just not really doing it for me at all. Okay, so that was me being brutally honest, Tom. Hope you help. I hereby give Dom the permission to use these blah blah blah. Brilliant, thank you very much. Okay, so that was 2 critiques in one video. Hope you enjoy. Cheers, bye bye.